Hey brothers and sisters, may I pick your mind for a moment? Today I woke up this morning with a compelled feeling to give prayer for all the mess that we're facing, especially in our walk, you know, for the corruption in the church and all the things that's going on with our walk as people of faith. And then I started to think about my own flaws, and as I lifted my head up from prayer, I was thinking to myself, I feel like Paul in the book of Romans. I dislike my flesh, it sells me out all the time. I wrestle with my lusts and my anger management and all them things. They're like, when I say to people that I've changed, it's a mindset that's changed. But it doesn't mean that your old habits won't kick you in your bum and sneak up on you sometimes. And you have to check yourself and be like, yo, I can't do that, I can't say that, I can't feel that, like, disperse from me. Find a quiet place and pray on it and just say, Lord, like, I didn't mean that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We have to do that. But I feel like Paul in the book of Romans, where today I realized I can't wait to leave this earth, because that's the only way I can escape my sin. The only way I can escape the flesh, or the sins of my flesh, is death. When I go to my maker. And when that concert dropped, I was like, so that means in my whole life I'm going to trip and fall, stand up, trip and fall, stand up, trip and fall. It's constant because we're in the flesh. But then at some point, I'm going to go to the heavens and be with my Father. And when I get there, my sins will be no more. And I'm thinking, well, there's nothing here. I don't really desire the world. I'm not bothered about material gains. I'm not bothered about things I own or popularity or what people think of me anymore. If it was, I'm only here for my kids and my family, really, and to make sure they're good, to spread the gospel, you know, to do what God asked me to do. I'm excited to do that, but outside of that, I don't have no real commitment here, and I want to consecrate my heart, you know. I want to become stronger and more mighty in the word. So I was thinking to myself, man, now I know how Paul felt. I know how Paul feels, because I don't like my flesh. I hate my fleshly needs. I hate my fleshly desires. So I began fasting. Do you fast? I fast. Go without food and pleasure. Just sit in worship music and read the Gospels, give prayer. I like to be on my own, and people wondering why they don't see me no more. But I find that it's better if I just stay in my own in my yard and just focus on God and God alone. You know. I'm starting to get used to being in solitude, being lonely and going without company and friendship. I mean, I have friends and stuff like that, but sometimes it's good to be alone. But I like to fast. I enjoy it. I never imagined that I'd be in that predicament or I'd understand how it means. But I realised that fasting means to deny yourself pleasure and food so you can command and control your flesh. It shows your flesh that you are stronger and mightier than it. And then you're showing God that you are willing to sacrifice that for His glory, for Him to answer your prayers, for Him to show you favour. I don't know if that's going over people's head. I don't know if somebody needed to hear that. I don't know why I had this urge to spill this, but I feel good sharing, you know, like that. May all the glory be to God. All my brothers and sisters, stay in the faith, stay strong, praying for you. Bless.